and then I'll have everything done.
Well, they got the slide toppers on. They got the washer and dryer put in. They got the rear view camera put on. They just have to wait on the TPMS, and they broke the license plate holder. I guess Detail did is what they're trying to blame it on, but
You have to tell them the best part.
you got to clue me in.
Oh, my hair looks horrible. Sorry, I was running. So the best part is the detail crew decided to armor all the entire garage floor.
If I'm not up, can you go get her grade card in the morning from 9 to 11? I think that's what it said.
Yeah.
I need to be up, but if I'm not,
All right. Yeah, we got to go get the youngins' grade card in the morning.
Fun.
Beautiful 2010.
Yeah, she. I think we pick her pictures up with them as well. So.
Who said a beautiful 2010?
It's probably on his cell phone.
Oh yeah, I was turning that down.
All I heard was beautiful 2010.
Yep, my baby going to high school next year, so that's always a
Fun times.
yeah. I mean, makes me feel old. All right, so you were saying though that
The Detail crew armor-alled the fucking toy hauler,
The floor.
the
In
garage.
the garage.
why would they do that? That's
I
just
have no clue.
you might as well put slime down on it.
Right? So that they have to remove all of it.
So they're
Yeah.
trying to make it look pretty then,
Uh-huh.
shiny. Fuck, that soap and water would have worked.
Now they have to get degreaser. 'Cause
Yeah.
that shit will fuck up my damn ass as soon as I roll the bike in there.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be all
Yeah,
over the
that's-
tires, and I mean, I was sliding around in there with tennis shoes on.
And they wonder what I don't get is,
Hey, John.
what's up, Mikey? What's up, Road Reality XAN, Tiger? Yeah. I think it's crazy that, I mean, you got to look at it though, really. Look at what those places hire, the kind of people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to meet them firsthand. My guest just left. Perfect timing for a live. And yes, I know people in real life that actually come over and hang out with you, or you just know them.
Well, we got busy. We were gone, and then the kids is my daughter wanted to do a bonfire tonight with some friends, so she didn't want to do it here because I guess I'm embarrassing, sometimes. So she wanted to go to her nana's, which my mother's, and so she's got friends over there, and they're having this little, teeny bopper burn, kind of celebration of graduating 8th grade and, and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So you had to feed them for them to come over. That's what I guess if I offered to feed people, they'd come over too.
Yeah. But I think she didn't want me to embarrass her in front of her little friends because there's been a few of them that's like, I seen your dad in Walmart and he looks scary all the time, like he's, I guess because the beard and, the way I look and stuff. But then they'll talk to me or I'll speak to them, because I love to cut up with them. And they're like, your dad's really nice. I always think he's scary as he can be, but he's really nice, and
Good. Keep that.
Yeah, it's so funny that, like to see them and then they'll run up and talk to me after they realize I'm not as scary as, as they think,
I'd let
Because
them.
they're 13,
They're-
14-year-old kids, they're. Oh, yeah. Now the boys don't talk, they're.
You still got them totally thinking that you're the worst person in the world.
Yep. And it's the way it needs to stay.
How's it going tonight, Dan?
Has anyone heard from Tweedledee?
Yeah.
That
I've talked to him all day.
we completely forgot about that show over there. We were right there too, and could have just ridden over or driven.
I think it was canceled, or one of them was like last night because of the rain, maybe.
That was the Die Hipster Die one, but the
Oh, did they cancel that?
the one that was tonight was at the Ponies,
Something. I don't know.
the bar
One
there in
Horse
Damon.
Saloon in
Yeah,
Damon.
One Horse Saloon or some shit. And then tomorrow is the one. What tomorrow's Saturday, right?
Yeah. At
So
the Iron.
that's the one at the
Big
Iron
one.
Horse.
But we have a graduation, a dual graduation party. So
Yeah. Yippee. Plus, we got to figure out how to dismantle this house because our realtor's telling us that when we leave on the 6th, she's going to come in and do what she needs to do to put it up for sale. And she said it's going to sell before we get back.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That means I'm not asking enough for it.
Yeah. I mean,
So I got to see. First thing tomorrow morning, I got to haul ass and take my truck to a buddy's house because Ford's now saying that they won't do the work on my truck. It'll void my warranty.
I don't get that because you guys bought this stuff though.
yeah. After they said that they would use it because it's literally where other Ford dealerships buy their injectors from.
So they wanted you to go through them though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but they can't get them. They're on indefinite back order because I guess they didn't pay their Bosch bill. So Bosch isn't sending Ford the injectors. 4 other dealers are buying them from Bosch, the Bosch depot here,
Yeah.
or buying them from there to service their customers. But this twat waffle up here at Ford will not approve it and then wanted to throw that, oh, if you put them in there, it'll void your warranty.
But then they want to make you wait weeks and weeks
Yeah.
when you don't have weeks to
Yeah,
wait.
they don't even know. They don't know when they'll have the injector.
See,
So I'm taking it over to a buddy's house that's a diesel mechanic. He said if it is the injector, he'll pop it out. We'll keep the old one. If anything goes wrong, we throw the old one back in it and you take it up to Ford. But he doesn't think that it's my injector because the code that it's throwing is not an injector code. It's a cylinder code. So he thinks it's the rocker arm on cylinder 4, not the injector. So he's going to take a look at it and see. And if it is the rocker arm, then I got to take it to one of his buddies that works for Ford, but he knows them real well.
A different Ford, yes.
Yeah, a different Ford dealer.
Yeah, Mikey. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, well, we're going to run it over to the other dealer, but who knows what they're going to say or do because it's already in the computer and it's already in the computer that I wanted to choke the bitch. So I'm sure what I should do is get everybody I know to I should make just like this talking head hate video on them and then get everybody I know beg, borrowed, and pay them to fucking just share the video and boost the video.
I was a warranty admin for Land Rover a long time ago, like when I was 19. So
Hello,
I know
bad boy.
it's a clerical job, and it's not one that you should be making those types of decisions. Like it should go up through Ford, but usually at every dealership, their warranty admin just willy-nilly makes decisions all on their own.
Yeah.
And it affects people's lives. I mean, like this is if we were still pulling boats every day, this would have like drastically affected our business, our day-to-day workflow.
Yeah. Hello, bad boy. We got DDK, Mikey, what's up, Busted Knuckles, Evil Rick.
A ram will not pull my toy hauler or my gooseneck.
Yeah.
It will burn the transmission up. We've already seen it. Hey, Tiger. Yes, we had a blast. It was fun as hell. Ray actually came up and saw us up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray at the prison.
Hung out at the prison.
If I tell you something, I'm pretty good about doing what I say. So, I mean,
Yeah, it was awesome.
Mikey, I've been on the phone with that 1-800 number. It's actually customer service warranty 3 different times and spoke all the way to the big manager. And she threw the dealership under the bus. She told me the real deal. It is the warranty admin at the dealer. They don't actually know anything other than what that warranty admin puts in the computer. And that's what they have to go off of. And she doesn't understand why they won't accept Bosch, because even the injectors that Ford buys from Bosch, they don't have Ford on them. They just are the injector. It
yeah.
has a Ford part number. And I told her the box that I have has a Ford part number and a Bosch part number on the box.
So, John, just to give this some perspective, our gross vehicle weight is
21,000 pounds.
21,000. The unloaded vehicle weight is 16,800. So that's the difference. It's a lot. And that
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Des has a smaller unit than I do. And I don't have anything bad about Ram. I just know from hauling boats that are over 20,000 pounds, their transmissions burn up. They can't marry a transmission since they lost Allison to that Cummins that actually functions. All their electronics and shit just
yeah.
goes to shit.
I don't know. I don't really know anything about, like, when it gets technical stuff. I just drive what I got. And now, if I was to get into something like that and buy that stuff, yeah, I would be, researching and, trying to find everything I could about about what would be best. And
Yeah, you can't even pull it with a 2,500. 2,500 is not rated for 21,000 pounds. It has to be a 3,500 or a 350. And the Duramax, no thanks. That thing has the least towing capacity, and it's so small inside. You can ask Ray. I'm a shrinking man, but I'm still a big man. So,
and we love
them Chevrolets are so tiny inside. I wanted the AT4.
yeah,
I went to go buy that GMC AT4.
we thought it looked really good.
That truck looks awesome.
they
I went
are
to go
small
buy it.
inside, though.
I climbed up in it, and it was like, oh, where the hell's the room?
But I call the Ford the old man dually. Big old man dually. Anyway, what is everybody else up to? I feel like we talk about what we're doing too much. I'm like, somebody else talk about something interesting.
Well, I know there's a Red River motorcycle rally going on in New Mexico.
New Mexico.
In New Mexico, I think it is.
Wow.
I don't know if anybody else is out that way. I would think El Buffalo, maybe. I'm not for sure. My buddy Keith Ray, he's there. He said that's what was going on was the Red River motorcycle rally.
Huh.
I think he said
Oh,
that's
Ohio
where.
Bike Week is this week too.
Yeah, Ohio Bike Week, or maybe not New Mexico. I'm not for sure where it's at. Maybe it is. I'm not for sure. Yeah, Ohio. Mexi Fields. Eli, he went live earlier and talked to him. Jamin, he had Jamin on live. Did you see that one? Jamin, the guy that jumps in the side chat. He was actually there. Him and his wife had rode down 300 or 400 miles or something. You know, they go to it every year. And
Nice.
yeah, Eli ran into him. So he was like, "Here, I need this." I was on, and I was telling Eli to tell him hi. I was like, "Tell him I said hi," you know. And he's like, "Hey, Ray says hi," you know. And he's like, "Look, let me show you," you know. And he had my sticker right there on the side of his bike, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." You know, that's cool. El Buffalo is there. He's supposed to go live from there at some point. Oh, okay, busted. I haven't seen anything on there.
About 4 hours. So he rode about 4 hours to get there.
Yeah,
That's a good ride.
yeah.
No, I haven't got to do shit. I dealt with Ford this morning until about 12 o'clock, and then we rode over and signed the paperwork and got our fifth wheel all set up. And then I just got to wait for them to ceramic coat the inside and outside, get rid of the damn grease that they put down Armor All on the toy hauler bed.
That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Not at all.
I don't understand why they would do it other than trying to make it look shiny for you. No, that's stupid. I mean, here's your sign. I mean, you know, yeah, because as soon as you would have pulled one of those motorcycles in, you would have went sliding right
I'd have
somewhere.
busted my ass. And if I didn't, I was lucky enough to get in and out of it. Now I got Armor all over the tires. So as soon as I went around the corner, I'd bust my ass. We picked the toy hauler up on the 30th.
Did I stick my sticker on that
We had
bike
to,
in the V-twin Visioneer?
California.
No, I didn't know anybody had it, Dan, on their bike. That'd be cool if they're riding around with it on their bike. Did you see it somewhere? I know Jamin put mine on his side, on the side of his. You know that little, what do you call that little piece that caps on right there next to the bag? The side piece, that plastic on the motorcycles. It's just that little plastic piece that goes on. I didn't know my sticker was on. I stuck it on like the poles at the bars and stuff like that. I stuck it on I stuck it on a couple of ice coolers chests where they had ice and stuff. I was sticking my sticker everywhere. They had those umbrellas, you know, at the picnic tables. I was sticking it eye level around the pole, you know. I stuck a few on different ones, and why not? There ain't no phone number on there. They can't call me and say, "Hey, you need to, you know, come get your sticker." Side cover, yeah, the side cover. Jamin had it on there.
Damn, that's cool. He lets him stick it on his fender, and when it gets filled up, he hangs it on the wall. Puts on a new fender.
And who is that?
Expensive, but
Some guy on the Visionary. That's pretty neat. No, I guess I probably gave him a sticker. I didn't see anything. If you got a picture of it, shoot it to me. I didn't see it on anything. Tweedledee just sent me a picture. He said, "Damn, I can't go anywhere without seeing you." And my sticker's on it says Rick Rack, and my sticker's right under it next to Nori's. And I said, "Where is that?" He said, "Fory Dave." I guess Glory Dave. Who's Glory Dave? Well, he put Foyr Dave, but I think he meant to put a G or something.
he was in the show.
Yeah, I wouldn't go through there and stick my sticker on somebody's bike in a show. That'd be rude, wouldn't it? I know that Nick, Knives by Nick out of Texas, I talked to him for a while and I gave him a couple stickers and he peeled the small one off right there and put on his chopper, so. But
I didn't ask them where the repair bill went. I told them that I would own the whole damn dealership.
yeah, because that's like breaking your leg or
Oh, that's fucking death, man.
yeah.
Armor all over your tires.
Yeah, if you didn't get damaged trying to roll that fucking bike out of the trailer, you're gonna get damaged going down the road.
Yeah. So they had to scrub it all out, degrease it, and then now they've got to detail the whole rig inside and out, and then ceramic coat the whole rig inside and out, just to make sure that there's no more armor all. The guy asked you about this package that you buy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if they put ceramic coat on it, they got to like high speed buff that rig, because any dirt or any of that shit, you put ceramic coat on, the dirt's going to push through it and you're going to try to seal in dirt on the side of the rig. And he's like, yeah, they fully detail it, high speed buff it, wax it, and then they put the ceramic coat on it. I said, good, I'll buy that just so they have to fucking clean it. And I don't want it on the damn bed. I want the grip tape that's on the floor. So we bought a stupid ass package just so they'd wash the damn thing. But it scotch guards all the couches and all the tabletops and stuff like that. Puts a stain proofing on it. And we got these two little shitheads that are going with us. So we're going to need some scotch guard.
Yeah.
Oh no, DDK said he did.
He put it on the bike?
I don't know. He says I did.
You did? You sent me a picture? Because I don't see no picture from anybody except Tweedledee. I don't know what he means. He either put it on the bike or
yeah, they make a special tape that goes on the floor of the door and the toy hauler. It's almost like sandpaper. No, he did put a sticker on it.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to get your ass in trouble if the guy comes looking for somebody to put a sticker on his bike. Similar.
I think the guy was like saying you could put a sticker on it, and Dan put his on there and was asking me if I'd put my sticker on it. I didn't know you could. I didn't know that guy did that stuff.
No, it's not the same as the skateboard deck. That's actually sandpaper that they just put a sticky adhesive on the back of. This is more like grip tape for commercial use. It's not as like sandpapery, less sand, I guess. It's not as rough as the deck tape for skateboards.
Yeah.
But I guess you could use deck tape for skateboards. You just have to use a bunch of little squares, because don't that shit only come in like an 8-inch roll?
I think it comes with some kind of little roll, but it's also, I think you could also, like you're talking about that stuff they sell, you can put on steps, like going down your steps, wood steps, or
Right.
yeah.
That actually comes in a 4-foot sheet that you could
Yeah.
lay out. I don't know. We'll see. I got to pull that beast up in New Hampshire.
So how much shit y'all got to take out of your house? Everything? I mean, you ain't got it started?
No, we're going to have an estate sale, I guess, is what she's going to do. Is we got a friend that owns an estate company. So we're going to take out what we want out, put it in storage, take out what we're going to put in the trailer, put it in the trailer. And then she's going to come in and do an estate sale. And then the realtor's going to come in and sell it. But I basically told the realtor, you know, I want $500K to walk away. I don't have to sell it. I don't need to sell it. There's just no reason for me to have it if we're gone.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you got a pool and all that. That's a selling point right there, ain't it?
yeah, it's got a covered patio, a screened-in pool. It's actually 3 lots large. So it's a big-ass corner lot. I think it's almost a full acre.
Yeah.
And it's 3,000 square foot home. So 4 bedroom, 2 bath.
That's way too big for you two.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we
ridiculous.
use the couch and bedroom.
Well, I don't want to hear the dirty stuff now.
That's the only thing we ever use. And now we just started, since we started YouTube, we use the table here.
Finally,
To do a lot.
yeah.
So literally we use the couch, we use this table and the bedroom.
Yeah, it's too much. I mean,
Everything else is just a fucking waste of the house.
Yeah.
like 5 years ago, we were gonna move on to a catamaran, so we
Downside.
downsized twice. Like we went from a normal size house, and then we downsized to a townhouse, and then we downsized to a little 2-bedroom apartment, basically condo. And so each time we downsized, we like cleared out where we had like I could fit my entire wardrobe in like a 2-foot space. So we've gone through the downsizing process before.
I bet
So-
Linex would work well too, Tiger.
Oh,
That shit has some sandy, grippy, fuck your knees up when you climb up in the bed of the truck.
He says, Bad Boy says, damn, almost like monkey, garage, and bedroom. Yeah, I mean, that's me. I only use certain places in my house, and then I'm at the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen most of the time, or I'm outside. I don't really, I don't just sit and watch TV, so I don't sit in there, a lot. So the bedroom and then the kitchen, that's about it.
Yep.
Yeah, have y'all heard from anybody that traveling? Isn't Doc and all them guys traveling right now? I know Dallas and them are.
Yeah, well, Dallas and all of them are at the Baggers and Brews ride today.
Well, I mean, they're having a cookout. They're over there at their house having fun, I guess. I hope they are. He said they were. But wasn't Doc and all them leaving today or tomorrow? Today?
Moto Noggin left today. Doc was leaving today. I think Corey was riding with Doc.
Yeah, Moto
was
Noggin stopped and did a live there at that town, didn't he, in Pennsylvania? At that Route 32.
last thing I saw of Moto Noggins, because I haven't been on today, was the blue bike that he posted.
Yeah, he did a live today on Instagram. I'd missed it. I was gone, but I'd seen it later. And, he was there at that little town there, Pennsylvania, Route 32 guy, Girius, Dominic.
Yeah.
This is nothing towards Dominic, but, man, if you look in the background when Noggin's outside talking, no wonder Pennsylvania's Democratic. I mean, it's just, I don't know if I could live in that town. It's hipster, pride flags every fucking way. I mean, it's awful. I mean, it's just, no offense towards anybody that's, that pride stuff. I'm not against it. Just don't put it in my face. But it looked like freaking and it was pointed out to me as well because I wasn't really paying attention. But all through there is just
The funniest thing is, you're
crazy.
not the only one that feels that way. Target lost $9 billion in 1 week because of that crap.
Oh, the swimsuit, the tuckable swimsuit.
All
Stuff.
of that crap. They had a whole thing.
Yeah.
People have been blowing it up. And their stocks and their revenue dropped $9 billion in 1
It
week.
ought to. I'm surprised Harley's ain't.
They said Bud Light took a month to do what Target did in a week.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think that. And now, have you seen the Budweiser and Bud Light commercials coming out? I mean, it's just like right after another trying to make up for what they did. It's all different now. It ain't got a fucking one of those things yet. So, like they're trying to rebound. So,
Well,
commercials ain't cheap. It's
Yeah. All of Anheuser-Busch products are down like 25%, but Bud Light is in the dirt.
yeah, Mikey. They're what's up, Hales? Yeah, Mikey is.
I don't know that they're partners. I think Anheuser-Busch bought the rights to put the thing on their can, hoping that it would save their ass. If you see they're backpedaling, they're just attached to anything that they might save their ass. And look, all of these companies are prostitutes for the dollar. You pay me royalties, you can use my image. That's what happened. I don't think Harley Davidson's a partner with Anheuser-Busch. I just think that Anheuser paid them for the use of their Harley Davidson logo. They slapped it on a can and prayed like hell that people would try to buy them again.
Yeah. Because they know the community of Harley Davidson guys and girls, they know that it's a rowdy. There's rallies. There's tons of beer drinking. There's a ton of, advertising. He says, Hale says Tweedle is changing to carbon fiber tomorrow. Huh.
Wow. Who's that from?
Damn, what did Tweedle hit the lottery up there?
Hale's on two wheels.
Hell's on two wheels.
Yeah.
Carbon fiber fenders and tanks and bags.
But from who?
And they claim they lost as the tax write-off.
I mean, every business claims loss as a tax write-off, but you lose $37 billion. That's not a tax write-off, but that's going out of business.
Yeah.
They can write it all off is what's happening.
And what's the guy that did that little reel or short on Target, or was it Target or Kmart? Target.
Yeah.
Yeah, Target. Yeah. Ginger Bill, is that his name, or who? Somebody did
the one that went in there and said, making fun of it. Yeah.
Or maybe not Ginger Bill. Shit, what was his name? It was, I don't know if it was him or if it was the other guy, Calhoun, something. I don't know. I can't think of his name. There's been a couple of people that said things about it.
Cognitive.
It's showing it's raining right now here through the night.
I'm gonna have to Google what cognitive dissonance is.
That Ginger Bill guy, he's pretty big on Instagram and YouTube. He's got a big following.
Yep.
He's a funny dude, though. I mean, he gets out in his yard and them dozers and shit, and goes on with his wife. Talks about it's funny.
I wish we could go back to just buying products because we like the products, so that companies would stop pandering to everybody's little, pet peeves. Like, I just want to go back to, I like your coffee, I like your chicken sandwiches, I like your beer, and not, I don't give a crap what your political views, beliefs, and anything.
Yeah, really. Why can't people just live and do their own shit and to hell with everybody?
Yeah, if we would stop caring what they care about, they would stop pandering to everybody else, and we could just go back to normal capitalism.
No, but they pander to less than 1% of the country.
Exactly, because it sensationalizes it and people get all up in arms, but it really is just 1%. But it's so flipping out there that it creates all of this. It's like it's strategically planned. It's like putting crazy shit out on YouTube, hoping that you get negative comments out
Yeah.
too, just to get the algorithm to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I just, as far as like advertising and stuff, like UCM Pigs, put out a video, and Kraken put out a video with the Budweiser partnership with Harley. Of course, that deal was probably in the makings for a year. I mean,
Oh yeah,
that
Yeah,
deal was probably
negotiations.
going on long before the whole Bud Light deal.
yeah. It
And,
has to go through gazillion attorneys, I'm sure.
Yeah, and at that point, I'm sure for Harley to get out of that deal, it would have cost them millions to get out of it. So. But it is what it is. But my thing is I don't like Budweiser anyway. I haven't drunk Budweiser in 30 years because it's just nasty ass beer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't drink, so I mean, they all taste like piss water.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They all taste nasty to me.
Oh, I
Sorry.
like a good beer.
I just never cared for the flavor, though. It's like it's just.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good in my 20s when I wanted to get drunk. I mean,
But if you look at Budweiser, as far as I just wish they'd quit playing the whole identity politics, kind of like what
wish
Road
they'd-
Realty was talking about.
I wish they'd
Double
all
barrel.
quit playing
yeah.
double barrel.
You got
No.
that at the
We
prison.
got at the prison distillery.
Yeah, how is it?
It's good. I like
Is
it.
it? Okay. I was wondering. I never drank it.
Brushy Mountain Distillery.
Yeah, it's good. I was gonna save it for
I
when
haven't tried their booze.
Tennesseans were on, but I had to do a Poshmark live sale the other night, and I was like, I need to be drunk for this.
Too much flavored, though. They have too much
Is there
flavored shit.
is there an RV park up by you, DDK?
Several.
I gotta find a name of one.
All right, try now. Y'all got a big ass camper, so
Yeah. Hard
It is the largest.
I don't know, but now you have Norse Dam State Park,
Yeah, North Dam. That's a
Right.
good one.
Cove Lake State Park. You can try that one.
I mean, you want to be next to
Ways
Windrock?
around. I'm just trying to give you the ones that's got like a nice
No.
area.
We were out there in Petros.
Petros?
Petros, Petros.
Petros, like pee your trousers.
Yeah.
Dude, them fucking roads were just amazing.
Yeah.
So we want to haul up there, like after we leave Laconia. I want to come down there and stay for a little while and ride some roads out there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not really
Well,
caring about any named road like the fucking Dragon, but
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to go back to where you was at, like the, Windrock stuff. I didn't know if that's where you was
oh
talking
no, they're
about.
wanting to take the bikes. We'll be in the toy hauler leaving
Yeah.
Laconia, and I was just gonna swing through Tennessee because it's not like we're in a rush to get home.
What's up, Dallas?
Because more than likely they're gonna sell my damn home while I'm gone, so I won't have a home to get home to. So
are
we're
y'all going to go full time RVing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I mean, for a little while at least, we're looking for a piece of property.
What we're waiting for is we're banking all of our money, and we're waiting for the economy to crash right before the new 2024, and everybody will be scrambling. And I just want to find about 25 acres, and then I'll build a barn dough and stick my RV on it while I build the barn dough.
In Florida is where you're looking.
Yeah, because I still have companies here that I have
Oh
to
yeah.
occasionally show my face so they continue to make sure they make money for me.
Hi, Dallas.
Yeah, but there's around here. I mean, like I said, the two I threw out there is because they're actually in nice areas with some nice views,
Okay.
stuff like that. But there's
I got Del
there's
Hollow
other-
Lake.
There's other campgrounds too. I mean, there's KOAs. You got Mountain Lake Marina. There's a campground out there, which I doubt you would get your camper in out there. That's some tight ass roads out there.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, I gotta
We've
have
already experienced the tight
roads in Windrock and the gooseneck trailer. I put the
Yeah.
gooseneck in a fucking ditch pulling into the house.
We sure did.
Really?
Pull us out,
The mayor, who is the mayor of
Oliver. Springs.
Oliver Springs, got a fucked up hand where he almost
They probably
decapitated
know
his
the name.
hand.
I don't know who the mayor is of Oz.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
I have his card
he
somewhere.
said he was the mayor of Oliver Springs.
He stopped and helped.
He
us
stopped and
yank
helped
us
me
out.
yank
It's
the
a nice
trailer
lake.
out of the ditch.
Hey Dallas, I just seen Dallas was on here. Hope you're having a good time, brother.
Yeah, busted. It's a pretty nice lake, man. Del Hollow.
Del Hollow is a nice lake, but that's not close to us.
No, it's about 20 minutes from me down the mountain.
Del Hollow is over in Sevier County.
Del Hollow is
Oh wait a minute, I'm thinking. Never mind.
20 minutes down the mountain.
Del Hollow is up by Livingston. Del
Yeah.
Hollow's up by Livingston. I'm thinking
Yeah. You're thinking of the
not Mountain Lake.
No,
I don't want
it's-
to go anywhere near Sevierville and that.
No, we'd like to be close to y'all if possible.
Big South Fork. You can get they got camping. The Piggott, I doubt you get that big one in there. Big South Fork, they're huge. It's a big national forest camp area, everything. They're huge.
Douglas. That's the lake I was thinking of, Douglas Lake.
Douglas, okay. Yeah, it just depends on if you want to be around water or if you just don't care about that. I mean, it's,
I want to be around places I can ride.
Yeah.
So the inside, the livable space is 46'8". The overall length of this damn thing is almost 48 foot.
Jeez.
is that with truck?
No,
Oh.
that's just the fucking trailer.
God almighty.
I would not
You
want
may have to park at a Walmart.
That would be one of them. If it didn't have pull through, I would never even attempt it.
Well, I put cameras on it, so I've got backup cameras on it, or actually full-time cameras. If the truck's on, the cameras feed into the truck, so I can see behind me. Even going down the road, I see the cars behind me or whatever. I see the lanes. It's got a lane with the different depths, so I can see everything.
And there's a
Yeah,
couple
you'd have to with something that big.
And I mean, we had a 40-foot Tidewater and a 36-foot Sea Fox that I pulled around and backed in boat ramps that were just big enough for the damn boat. I don't have a problem sticking the trailer where I need it. The only problem I have is making right turns.
or left.
Right turns with something that's 45 foot long.
Well,
You need
you're
a lot
basically
of room.
you're at semi truck length.
Oh yeah.
I'm well, technically they're 53-foot box and a 20-foot truck. So they're technically about 12, 13 foot longer than I am, but
It's close enough.
yeah. Ain't even a whole car length difference between me and them. Yeah. But right hand turns, because the good thing about tractor trailers, fifth wheels, is their truck, the way it's designed, will actually pull forward and move like this. A fifth wheel, if my truck turns, it just swings with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little different. I wish I had the big fifth wheel, like a tractor trailer fifth wheel,
Yeah.
because it'll actually pull forward and move correctly. Easier to make right turns. We'll see.
It's
It'll
kind of
be
tough to avoid turning right.
Well,
All left.
I can
turns.
turn right. I just have to have a good berth, or I have to go into the other lane so that I can swing it.
And supposedly there's websites or like apps that tell you like
What routes to take.
yeah, so
that
there's
are
no
trailer
low-hanging,
friendly.
whatever. But we're not good about pre-planning.
Yeah, we kind of fly by the seat of our pants, and we
With
adult
everything.
like fucking 3-year-olds.
Yeah,
We're not good at adulting.
yeah. So
I mean, you just have to look into it. There's a lot of places around here. I mean, really,
Yeah, as long as they have it, it's called a 60-foot. As long as they have a 60-foot pad,
Yeah.
I looked and quite a few of them do offer 60-foot. Shit, there's some in the Keys that offer 65-foot. I don't know what the hell that person's pulling.
Yeah.
A motorhome with a toy hauler behind it.
Yeah, maybe one of the big Outlaws with the big trailer behind it.
Mhm.
Yeah, some of them will pull a 24-foot trailer.
Yeah. And the motocrossers are notorious for the Renegades, you know, with the motorhome and then the 24 or plus foot.
So is horse riders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those horse trailers are huge. They have a damn living area up front, then the horses area in the back, then they
Yeah.
have their horses equipment and shit. I've seen some pretty big horse trailers. I mean,
Yeah. Those are
Yeah.
expensive too. Ooh.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they cost more than a camper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a guy I worked with. Him and his wife used to barrel race, and I can't remember their trailer was. It was 30 foot, I think, somewhere in that neighborhood. Nice trailer, and he bought it. I mean, I can't remember what it was when he bought it, and he kept that trailer for I don't know 10 or 12 years. Turned around, and sold it, made money on it when he sold it.
Yeah. They're crazy.
I don't think I'll be making money on that Grand Design.
Unless you put gold faucets in it.
They're
Yeah.
black.
It didn't come with gold faucets.
No, it didn't come with shit, really.
Yeah, it's actually
Cost me 10 grand worth of shit just to add so
Yeah.
that you could live in it.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
they're very nice. I like to compare them to like a Volvo. They're good quality. They're well made, but they're boring and plain. But if you go down to like a Typhoon or Cyclone, which is made by Heartland, then you
Yeah.
get all this fancy stuff like the outdoor grills that pull out, you know, and all of this stuff that just it's like bells and whistles.
Chandeliers and
Yeah, it's like there's so much nicer.
But they're so cheaply
But
built.
yeah, it's just
yeah.
it's just all junk.
Yeah.
So you know,
This is all real wood inside.
yeah,
I like an outdoor grill.
yeah. We don't have one, but like the one Cyclone had like a 50-inch TV outside,
But
and then
Ray,
a pull-out grill. And,
The little walkthrough that the little under storage, the through, you know,
Yeah.
you've seen them on all. You could. This is literally like a damn bedroom down there.
that's where he's gonna stick me when I fuck up, I guess.
No, they got the little loft in the kitchen you can sleep in. At least it's a bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen y'all showing the little loft. That's a little loft.
It is little. It's just gonna be my shoe storage.
That wouldn't be big enough for my wife's shoe storage.
It's not.
It wouldn't be big enough.
I have to get rid of a lot of shit. I am not going to be around when she has to sell all her shit.
Yeah.
We're literally having an estate sale. We're still fucking alive, but we're having an estate sale to get rid of shit.
But y'all stay tuned because our YouTube channel is gonna transform into just to a whole bunch of RV bloopers. I'm just gonna put up a GoPro and it's gonna be like Nationals, Lampoon's Day, whatever. Every time we set up and break down, there's gonna be shit flying in the air. Like it's
Well, just don't do the Robin Williams and pull out with your awning still out.
Yeah.
Who did
it's gonna
that?
happen.
No, ours have sensors.
Whatever.
Or, you know, still hooked up to the sewage.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Oh Lord. I mean, it's gonna be, and we're just gonna lean into it. Just laugh at us. We don't care if you're laughing at us or with us, it don't matter. It's all the same.
Well, if you can't laugh at yourself.
Nah.
Yeah.
I made her record the whole walk around. The guy explaining everything to us. This is what this does. This is what that does. I said, record that and then save it where it's easy to get to.
So when will y'all be through here?
Well, we head up to Laconia on the 5th or the 6th.
The 6th.
The 6th. We leave for Laconia on the 6th. And then Laconia is what, 10 days?
Something like that.
So we'll be heading back like the 13th or something, right? Hold on, let me look.
Yeah.
Then I think we have like a month, and then we're hitting what, North Carolina. When is smoke out? Is it before or after?
September.
That's what I say. It's like September.
Okay, so then we're somewhere else. We're Tennessee with the camp out. And
That's
then,
in October though,
oh,
Yeah.
and then you're in August is Sturgis.
Okay, so maybe
Yeah.
Sturgis, and then it's all of those others.
Yeah. So June, we literally, I think we pull out of there. We leave on the 6th, and I think we're pulling out of there on the 18th. So we'll probably be in Tennessee about the 19th or 20th.
We're gonna go through Tennessee.
We're
from
gonna
New
come.
Hampshire?
Yeah, we're gonna come back
Oh, okay. All right.
to ride Tennessee, just to camp and ride.
Okay.
It's not like you're in a rush to get back here. What, you don't even know a campground here.
We don't even. Yeah, we have nothing.
So we find something there and we can ride them roads and shit, and then mosey back down here whenever, because we're pretty much free the month of July.
Tiger, yeah, a real adventure. It's gonna be a real interesting.
Dan, can you think of where you'd want to take them?
There's tons of roads to ride. I mean, it's none of these that you've ever heard of, but
Yeah, well, I don't want roads that I've
Yeah.
heard of. Like if it has a name, like we're gonna do the roads that we heard of in Sturgis, but like the dragon or the back of the
Yeah.
dragon or tail of the dragon, I'm not interested in that shit.
I've done it in a car.
Well,
I
the
don't
I
wanna-
don't
back of
blame
the
you.
dragon, I will say, the back of the dragon you would enjoy.
Foothills, maybe.
Tail of the dragon,
Yeah.
Listen, the roads that we were on there in Petros and all of the things back there and stuff,
He's like,
they weren't crowded. There wasn't tons of
No.
people on them. And we saw 4 or 5 bikes every day that we had to come and go on them. And it looked like a good time.
Yeah.
It is.
The tail of the dragon, there's 30 cars on it, 2 tractor trailers, and 1 million bikes.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that shit. I'm not out there to play bumper pool. I'm just wanting to cruise some nice roads.
well, like I said, there's all kinds of nice riding. There's a lot of it up by Ray. There's a lot of it down here by me. Ray's got that Wilder Road up there close to where he lives. That's a fun road to ride.
Yeah.
Which the road you was on at Petros, the Devil's Triangle.
Yeah.
That's a good ride right there.
Yeah. That's what we were on. And
Yeah.
as long as the idiots in the side by sides.
I mean, it depends on how long you're going to stay. Because, I mean, I could run you a few places. I could run you aces and eights over here. That's going through Piggott State Park, down through Wilder Mountain. I mean, I've got so many. Like I took Tweedledee down through by the lake and stuff, and Del Hollow, and back up through Pall Mall, where the grist mill and Alvin C. York's place is. We got Rugby over here. It's going through Big South Fork. It's beautiful. Then we got Big South Fork that I took Dan. All of us went through. It's nice.
Even running out 27
Yeah.
from like Petros back over towards Rugby. I mean, that's a really nice road.
Yeah, it is. And I'm just right here,
I got a lot of
few
twists
miles
or
from
anything
it,
in there, but it's a nice, pleasant road.
So we came out of Petros right there at that
the way
red
I
light.
came is what he's talking about. 27.
Yeah, I don't know, but we came out right there by the red light. When you come out into Oliver Springs, if you made a left at that red light, you go up into Windrock. We made a right and then took this road down, made the left on a road that took us all the way out to the interstate.
All right, so you went out Blair Road.
Yep, Blair Road.
Yep.
That road was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
that's not what I call one of my roads that
Yeah,
I like
really.
to go ride.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Yeah.
I had to drive it in the truck, and I was like, this would be a great ride.
And that's why I was telling you when I was over, if y'all had your bikes, these roads are actually great to ride. I mean,
Yeah, that's why I want to, when I'm coming back, since I don't have any place to be, I can just trot my little ass over there.
We'll be part-time Tennesseans.
Well, we've adopted a lot of people. It ain't no big deal.
Next month, when is Hog Rock? Same
Oh, I-
time as Laconia, isn't it?
I have it.
Yeah, I think so. Or
Hog Rock's in like Ohio or something like that.
I don't know.
No, I thought it's down close to where Busted lives, down below him, if I'm not mistaken.
I have it in the calendar.
8th through the 12th.
Yeah, that's the exact same time as Laconia. And we
Yeah,
already have,
Southern Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's.
yeah, we've got actually, it's not our meet and greets, but we have meet and greets that we've been invited to come to in Laconia. And plus, it's the 100th, so might as well go to it. Probably will never want to go north of.
Tennessee again.
I'm not a northern guy,
I understand. I ain't either.
and they're telling me it's going to be colder than hell up there as is.
I get to
Really?
the Kentucky line and I'm like, do I keep going? And it's like 5 minutes away.
I'm out.
No, I like Kentucky. I've a route I took Dan and them. It's beautiful, man. It's nice. It's peaceful. It goes up to Monticello, Kentucky, and I run 200 back down and come out in down here in my town.
Well, I've
So
read
it's-
a lot of Eastern Kentucky.
So
Yeah.
who are you getting your carbon fiber through, Tweedle?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
That would be me.
And how much? How far are you going with the carbon fiber? All of it? Tanks, fenders, or just the fenders, or the bags, or the front fairing? I mean, he's got a lot on that bike.
Yeah.
He wants to know, how did you know that?
Well, I want you to ask your roommate.
Yep, somebody spilled the beans.
Somebody spilt the beans. You're going carbon fiber tomorrow. I just want to know how much. Not how much it costs. Don't say that. But how much carbon fiber are you going?
Yeah, that shit's expensive.
Oh, yeah. That's why I said don't say that. He hit the lottery or something. Just didn't want to tell y'all. Well, he's got a bike. He's building it all out. Now he's doing carbon fiber.
Do you have OnlyFans page we don't know about?
Rito's got an OnlyFans.
Or are you pimping one of the OnlyFans? Better scroll back through the comments.
Obviously, he lied to you, Tweedle.
Well, we didn't know anything about it, so we couldn't have said nothing.
So
I
basically,
didn't know anything about it until Thumper said
everybody
something.
now knows.
I was just assuming. I know it looked so good on your bike. I just assumed that it was you were going carbon.
Don't tell hell's a secret.
Yep. See, he does porn. That's why he's in Florida.
Oh,
Tell me you're
Well,
not
he
at
got
the villages.
OnlyFans. Either he won the lottery and didn't tell, or he's got an OnlyFans.
Or he's hanging out in the villages.
Oh yeah. Oh, now that'll make you some money real fast. We'll wait. Got some dollars for you.
They throw 20s like poor men throw dollars at the strip club.
I need swept under the sporty. I'm taking Thumper up there this weekend.
Mm-mm.
Hey, what size is your back tire?
Mine?
No, on her Sporty.
I don't even know.
I pulled a tire off of mine and put a new set on here a while back, and I've got a Pirelli, and it'd be good for you to burn off, and it's damn near practically new.
Yeah. Oh, well, mine might last until, mine ain't going to last until next year, but
Well, I
maybe
bought-
I'll get this one.
I got this one on, and then I only went about probably, I don't know,
Tweedle's got the blue hair special instead of the blue light special.
2,000 miles, if that, on it. And I bought a complete white wall set, so I jerked it off, and I've had it in the basement, and I was thinking today, I was going to take it over there tomorrow. I talked to one of those guys at the club stall, Dan.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, will this tire fit one of your bikes? If it will, I'll bring it and give it to you, and you can just burn the hell out of it. You know what I mean? Do a burnout with it. And because it's a great tire. It's like 80% tread. I mean, it's good, or 85% tread. And he was like, man, it won't fit mine, and I was like, all right,
Well, damn. I'll have to look. I'll look tomorrow. I
know it's a 16-inch rim. I think it's like a 180 or something I don't know. I just figured it might fit yours.
Maybe it might. That's what I was going to do a burnout next year at the Tennessee
Smokeout?
Yeah. Well, not the smoke. Well, if they have one at the smokeout, a burnout box.
Oh, I'm sure they probably do. But that's in North Carolina. The one in Tennessee was the Loretta Lynn's.
Oh,
Yeah.
the TMMR.
But I don't know that I can wait to burn off. I don't think that tire will make it till next year. So I'll have
That's why I said I give you this tire if it fits. You carry it around with you until you get ready to do a burnout. Put it on.
We'll leave it up there.
I want to see how she's going to learn to do a burnout, because I'm not going to teach her how to do a burnout.
Well, that's the one that has the wall. I mean, come on.
It's
not as easy as you
not as
think.
easy as you think.
That back end will come around, and you got to
Well, not
learn
only that, it'll sit there and do this right here,
It'll jump,
bouncing
man.
up and down.
Yeah. It's tricky.
Especially with your brand new suspension.
Yeah.
It's a tricky situation.
She got 13-inch shocks on her new suspension, and a Sportster typically has 12-inch. She went up
Yep.
an inch. So, and it's good suspension. So you're gonna have fun.
That is a little tall. She's a little tall girl. I had to buy a whole new kickstand with the extra 2+ on it because she leans so far over.
I wouldn't mind putting a better suspension on mine too, on the Sportster. So
Yeah, I probably will eventually replace the rear suspension at least on mine, but I ain't that gun ho about it because it doesn't ride too bad.
yeah, I don't think they do. I mean, if you come from something, like I've got, then,
You can't get in my lap.
the suspension is, a new suspension from Harley to me would not be bad. I would love it, and I'm fixing to have some. So, I mean,
Yeah, isn't Tweedle giving you his suspension?
yeah, we're going to wait till I think we're going to do it after Tall's event, Traveling Tall's.
When is his event?
The 9th, 10th, and 11th of
Same
June.
time as Laconia, because I was going to
Yeah.
go to it, and
Yeah.
then we got all the invites for Laconia. So
Oh yeah, no. If you guys can get up there and do all that, I suggest go to that, because that's like maybe once in a lifetime that you want to go see, and then you may say, "Hey, I don't ever want to go to," or you may be like, "Hell, that was fun. I want to go every year."
nope. Nope. I'll tell you right now, it's a one and done deal. I'm
Yeah,
not interested in being that far north.
and it's not that either. It's just I've watched a lot of videos on it, and all I see is it's like vendor rally. You know what I mean? It's like a vendor.
Well, I guess right there, like where we're at, because we're at the drive-in. So my buddy has the tent company that does all that. So he's got the drive-in. So we're actually parked where.
We're not
What the
going to
hell's-
sleep.
What the hell's that band's
I
name?
don't know. But we're
What tent company though?
Nelson's Tents and Events.
Nelson's Tents and Events. He puts all the tents up, all the FEMA tents, all the
Oh, I thought you meant like the tents, like
All
that
the
goes to
events.
rallies.
yeah,
Yeah.
all of the like at Sturgis, all the big white tents.
Are
at Laconia.
Oh, you mean the big
At Daytona,
you mean
the big
I
white-
thought you meant like the glamping tents, like
No,
staying.
no,
I was gonna say, you ain't hooked us up yet. Come on, man.
no, the event tent. He puts all the event
The
tents
vendor
up.
tents and everything.
The big vendor style
And bar
tents.
tents.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. Where you see the big white ones down the streets, where they got all
So
their
there's
stuff.
some band that's actually from Sturgis that's playing at Laconia. Jackal. So
Yeah.
Jackal and all the bands that are playing in and around Laconia this year have spots at the drive-in.
Right
That's
where we're gonna be parked.
that we're going to be parked right there with all of them.
I'm gonna have sound canceling headphones on.
No, I'm pretty sure that they go get tore up if they do get tore up, and then they go back.
If they do, because a lot of musicians has slowed that shit down because
Yeah, they don't want to be seen. They don't want all the.
well, they travel so much and have to play here, every other night, and they have a good time, probably drink a beer or two, but I'd say they're not doing like they did in the 70s and 80s. They're not trashed and they're a lot of these guys, they're contracted out to these music rallies and they're going to play them and have a few drinks, but they're not going to get to the point where they can't perform.
They don't want people all in the areas where they're camping.
Yeah.
Same with Sturgis. We're actually pulling the camper into the driveway at his house. He owns 2 houses there side by side on Main Street. I'm parking the camper in one of his houses. But he told me he could get me a spot in Buffalo Chip if I wanted. And well, everybody says, no, don't go do that.
I don't know. Everybody says do and everybody says don't.
We're not the type that
He's
want
not
to
a partier.
be up all night.
That's what I mean. Yeah. If you don't want to do that, that's not where you want to be.
Right.
I
So-
like to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person, and if I didn't get my sleep all night, my whole 8 to 9 hours, you don't want to talk to me the next morning.
I'm the guy that you see that's, up at, so early before the sun comes up. I'd be sitting there drinking coffee and watching the idiots go to bed.
Yeah, not me. I'm not interested in that. So we're going to park at his house on Main Street, which is, I guess, shuts down about 10 o'clock. Everybody heads out to the bars because there's only one bar on Main Street that's even open after 10 o'clock. All the vendors are shut down at 10 o'clock.
What is that? Oh my God. Louis was trying to eat Thumper's wallet.
Hell, I thought it was dying or something.
Oh,
Shit.
that was a birthday present. So it was a Louis Vuitton wallet that Louis was chewing on.
So the dog's name's Louis and the wallet's name's Louis.
And Louis was eating the Louis. And he's guilty.
He's like, it's a leather chew.
Oh my God, I can't believe I caught you in time to not destroy that.
Question. I want to watch videos about riding up to Alaska. Can anyone suggest any?
Oh, I would think that Ride to Food or Blind Thistle, the adventure rider, the female adventure riders is probably what you want to look for. Blind Thistle is her name on Instagram, but she has a different name on YouTube. But I love her.
And right.
Blonde?
What's that?
Is she blonde?
Ride to Food is blonde, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I don't think that Blind Thistle is. Let me see what
I
her-
couldn't ride. I couldn't do what she does. I'd be 3 times big as what I am now if I was to ride the food and eat food everywhere.
Have you seen her get off the bike?
Stop.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Yes, I mean-
There's usually a guy in the side chats, usually at Baggers and Brews or Monkeys, named Neil DeWitt.
Yeah, he lives up there, don't he?
He lives there and he travels from Alaska down to the lower 48, they call, all the time. He'd probably be a great guy to talk to for information.
yeah.
I ain't seen him around in a little while.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
So the one she's thinking about is As the Magpie Flies.
Yes.
She's great.
She
I
do-
love her.
she
Amanda
does-
Soto. I love
She
her.
does a lot of
Adventure
way
Racing.
off
Grid.
Road.
grid riding. I'm sure she's got Alaska in there because she lives up in Seattle and
Yeah, Portland.
Portland and stuff like that area.
Yeah, I want to do the Four Corners thing. I want to do the adventure bike thing. Ever since I worked for BMW Motorrad, I've wanted to do.
I think there's more female ventures than guys.
I have no desire to do venture riding.
What'd you say her name was on Instagram?
Oh, Blind Thistle.
Okay. This Grace girl, she's pretty good on Instagram. She does a lot. Grace, I can't pronounce her last name. SCHUESSLER. She's an adventurous rider, and she is in. Let's see where she's been. I think she was in Tokyo or let's see, Philippines or somewhere here.
How the hell did she adventure ride over there?
You go over and rent. That's what another thing we want to do.
No, we don't want to do this.
Thailand. That's where she was at.
You're not
Thailand.
French.
He wants to do like the Scotland and all that. Do y'all
No.
watch Bunny
Hog.
Hog, the redhead, the very, very beautiful redhead that rides all through Europe? She's on a Harley.
She rides.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
We would
Yes.
like to go over
She's
to those
right.
areas.
She's all through Switzerland and shit
Yeah.
like that. And that's some
That's
sick ass views and some
Yeah.
killer roads.
Oh yeah, big mansion riding around the Swiss
super
Alps.
sweet. Maybe I just like her accent. I don't know.
Is it Bunny King Hogs?
Yep.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
She rides a deluxe.
It's the deluxe. Yeah, it's like a whiskey. It's like Dan's color, ain't it?
Amber whiskey.
Amber whiskey or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's his.
That's her husband's, ain't it?
Yeah.
The old man's.
that's
Yeah.
his. She rides a deluxe with beach bars on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she has the. Oh, yeah. She. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Yeah, she has the. Yeah, she has. It's the same color though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has the same color as his though, don't she?
Yeah. But his
Yeah.
is like a Heritage or a Fat Boy or something like that with bags on it. Hers is a deluxe
Yeah.
with beach bars on it. Big ass beach bars.
Yeah, I don't get that. I wouldn't be comfortable with the beach bars.
Something about having my hands at my knees sketches me the hell out.
Yeah. And then they got one where they got the ape hangers on one of them.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I remember her riding that.
Yeah.
That's his bike.
Yeah, that's what he's
She's rode his bike.
yeah.
No, we're not saying that she has come to Alaska. We're just saying that like she's one of those very scenic.
No, but she's got some cool rides though. Yeah. They do go to some beautiful places. And
Yeah,
those
they're all in Switzerland.
the
and-
Swiss Alps or wherever they go through that road that shows. Yeah, I've watched them quite a few times, and I tell you they're pretty good to watch. You know, I mean,
If you like scenic views and you like roads,
yeah,
they've probably got the best.
And women with British accents, or whatever the hell her accent is.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
that's
like-
about that. I'm looking at the damn roads and the.
Whatever.
and that's like the Peaky Biker now, man. They got some beautiful places that they ride. You know, and
Have you watched Dez's video she put out this last summer when she was out in Washington? Was it Glacier?
Glacier Mount or Glacier.
I'll have to go check that one out.
Oh man,
It's
when
gorgeous.
she posted that right there, I'd never seen any videos people shot out there, but that one shot way up my list of I definitely want to go out there. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous.
We might, when we get out there, head west. The only problem with heading west is the people are fucking batshit crazy.
No, my conundrum, because I don't care about that, but my conundrum is that my son wants to go out west with the Toyotas. So
Yeah, he wants to go
getting both
southwest.
the fifth wheel toy hauler and the trucks out there is going to be a whole different thing.
What's he wanting to ride? The sand dunes?
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
wanting to ride the Rubicon Trail.
Well, and
Yeah. Oh,
he's been wanting to do the dunes for a really long time.
I think I'd have to take the bikes.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I love trucks too, but
The toy hauler won't fit a truck,
no.
not one of our trucks. So it's definitely going to have the bikes in it because it's going to go because it's the only place we live.
And I want to do the Pacific Coast Highway. And there's a bunch of like little small independent motorcycle shops that I follow over in like Encinitas area, like Seaweed and Gravel and Revival and all them that I want to go see. I like the Cali style.
I don't like the people. And I've been there. You haven't.
No, I just follow certain people
Yeah.
in California that I like their style.
Yeah. Instagram makes shit look pretty. When you
Yeah.
go over there, shit ain't pretty. And the
Different
people are
breed.
weird as shit.
Well, if you get up towards north part of California, there is some pretty places up there. I mean, there really is. Redwood Forest, you start getting up in that area, it's really nice.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the scenery is not nice. I'm saying that the people are really weird. Really weird.
He's basing that off of when he was 18. I'm not, you know.
I spent 7 months there, 8 months there in California. I left here when I was 17. I just graduated high school. I took off, hauled ass to California, was there for 7-8 months, and sold everything I owned and got on a Greyhound bus to come home. Yep. I was done. That place was sketch as hell.
I mean, I'm not trying to take him to San Francisco, you know. Just wanted to drive through.
You're not driving that toy hauler through San Francisco.
Stop. Don't bark at me.
Your toy hauler would probably be illegal to pull out there.
All right.
Well, my truck's definitely illegal to go out there. So I don't know. My truck's illegal to go to New Hampshire, so we're going to see how fun this is.
Did you decat it and stuff, or?
No, it's got tinted windows and the front windshield's tinted with ceramic coat.
Oh, okay.
It's all ceramic tinted. So even if they say, "Oh, we're going to scrape this," and they try to scrape it, it ain't coming off. It ain't scraping. It's not like real. It's not like tint. But
Yeah.
if meter test it, meter test at 20%, which is legal. At least it's legal here in Florida, 20%. But you can't see in it, so it's illegal in most states because it's not visible.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to see a certain percentage either from side to side or front to back. And I
Right.
forget what it is.
And you can't see in my truck. It's totally blacked out. But if you open the door and put the little meter test on, it meter tests at 20%. But because it's ceramic tint, where they basically paint it on your window type deal, put it in a oven, put your truck in an oven and bake the tint on, it's totally blacked out. So in a lot of states it's illegal, but
It would be illegal in Tennessee.
it's registered in Florida. Well, Tennessee, they don't fuck with you because it's registered in Florida. So basically I don't have to abide because I'm only passing through. I'm considered a traveler. Now, if I resided there or we hung out there for more than a certain number of days, then they could get me, but I doubt I'm going to see the same cop that many days in a row.
Are you on the laptop?
Yeah.
Okay. So she got the phone handy?
Dana, you got your phone? You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell her I'm gonna send her a private message.
Okay.
Everything I have learned on YouTube. I don't know that that's a good thing.
It's better than TikTok.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. Oh.
Is somebody listening to porn?
That's probably the dogs. my Yugi is very talkative, and he just goes, "Arr, arr, arr." Come here, Yugs. He's a talker. That's probably what you're hearing.
Okay.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Sounds like it's whining or something.
Yes, yes. They are constantly playing.
They are constantly at each other.
And currently, it's like hair and teeth and eyeballs, right? All the time. It never stops.
Check your Instagram. Dan, what time you want me to be over? 12:30, 12?
Yeah, we'll meet up in Oz at 12:30.
Where are y'all going?
We're riding over to Maryville to it's a new shop / dealership, used dealership called Dream Rides, and they're having an event there tomorrow.
I posted a couple of reels of them on the Instagram of they was drag racing tonight in Knoxville.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, that's them. I posted in our group chat.
Well, it's going to be the
So y'all are going to ride all the way down to Knoxville?
No, we're over to Maryville, about a 3-hour ride for me.
it's about 45-minute ride for me.
I'm gonna ride to Dan, and then me and Dan's gonna ride from there on down.
And those other pictures you were posting, that was over Smoky Mountain.
Yeah, they're
They got
doing
some
vendors and
going
shit
on.
all weekend.
Yeah, they got an event going on this weekend.
Yeah.
We may
Tweedledee
run
says
over
that
there.
Tweedledee says that place is 3 years old.
It's new to me. I ain't never been there, so kiss
Well,
my
I ain't either. I haven't been there. I learned about it about 6 months ago, I guess, 4 months. But yeah, no, I ain't tied down to those.
Doesn't
people.
matter. They're still having an event. So
Yeah.
that's the reason you're going.
I think Tweedle said it ain't, but what, like a mile down the road or next to it,
next to what?
Smoky Mountain.
No, it's not far from there, but it's further than any mile.
Oh, well, we can run over if you want. I mean, like I said, I'm not obligated to stay there just for those people, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean we'll run over there, but yeah, I mean we can run over to Smoky Mountain and check out what's going on over there too.
Yeah.
Angel, you can follow everybody. You just can't watch everybody.
That is a difficult thing for sure.
Someone's cranky.
Well, it's past my dang bedtime, Tweety.
I was gonna say it's nap time for Dan.
When you're as old as Dan, you need 2 naps a day.
Aw.
I wish I could take.
I
2
took a
next
good one
day.
today, boy. I tell you. Phew, I don't know what was wrong with me.
I had to fight
What?
with Ford all fucking morning and then buy a RV all damn. We
That was-
literally showed up at 1 o'clock and didn't leave there till 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Our finance guy wanted to
Tell us his whole life fucking story.
I will, Tweedle. Yeah, he stuck his sticker on the parts department, their cash register or something like that, and their monitor is what it was in Smoky Mountain.
Y'all stickers are going to go in our garage part of our fifth wheel.
Heck yeah.
I figure we'll hit that sticker swapping thing up in October.
I'm so bad at it. Someone even called me out on it. I'm like, yes, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Forgot what?
To send someone.
Tweedle, who was you telling me? Tweedle sent that picture and said something. I think you misspelled the name when I asked you where did you see my sticker at? Because you said something weird. Are y'all going to do like a board?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Well, and I think we need to put in like a big metal wall.
There, I buy sticker boards or boards and I put them on, you know.
Yeah.
No,
And then-
I'm got a toolbox that I got to put in there to carry all the tools in. I'm gonna put it right by the bathroom.
Stop it.
I say this like y'all know how the fucking thing's laid out.
Fort Dave, where I am sleeping at. Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna get a Snap-on toolbox. Sell the one that I have. I have a big one. I'm gonna sell it and get a small one that's just an upright and stick. We'll stick all the stickers on it.
Yeah, it's I've got, well, if someone sends me 2 of them, but like you guys, you sent me one, so I put it in my tour pack so I can take it everywhere. You know,
I should have said more. I didn't realize that.
We're
Everybody
new
was
at this,
sending,
and
like,
nobody's
multiple-
telling us anything.
well,
Like,
I mean, here's
I
the thing.
literally- who's live? I think it was your live that I fucking asked, did we need stickers? And everybody was like, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
and-
now I see everybody's getting hats and fucking
Sure.
Bob sent us keychains and
Well, Bob makes those keychains.
oh, I know.
Yeah.
Mine's fucking awesome. Where's
Yeah, he does good, don't he?
Yeah.
No, XAN. I mean, somebody, and I don't remember who. I'll have to ask. It's not. I wasn't talking about yours. Somebody called me out on forgetting to send them, and I'm like,
I-
oh.
Yeah, I had my hat made in the mall at one of those embroidery places in the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
So I got y'all all beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. You definitely have us beat on that.
He's like, and I ain't doing it. I ain't tattooing my logo on my.
Oh, I asked those guys yesterday or today, Dan, if they had a tattoo guy that came with them and did those tattoos or anything, and he was like, "No," because I told him I wanted to get the, the barred shield.
Yeah.
But he said they didn't have anybody that went with them. No tattoo artists.
Stop.
Well, we were talking about doing that down in October.
Well, I mean, we have to get a tattoo artist.
Are you getting it on your neck like everybody else does?
No, I'm gonna get it on my arm.
Yeah, probably right in here.
October.
Well, I
where?
don't have any room in there.
Well, that's your
Yeah.
problem.
You'd have to get it on your
On the
Back here.
palm of my hand. The rest is covered.
October where? By Oktoberfest or at the
No.
other?
Dallas's.
Dallas's place.
Okay.
There's tattoo artists down there. We're on Dallas.
Okay.
All kinds of them.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Tweedledee gonna have to get his tour pack and get it on, and that way he can put stickers in it. So
is it a carbon fiber tour pack? I still don't know what carbon fiber we're getting here.
Yes, and who is it from? Like, who's the maker of the carbon fiber?
you hear that? Yeah, Dina. My response is on
Yes.
its way.
Thank you. All right, I've got.
He said the postal service tore the crap, and that's why I try to send everything priority, and I pay for it priority, so I know it goes right.
Yeah. Well,
So literally, they gave us a ripped up envelope with a ripped up note, and like anything that said anything about who it was from was ripped out of it. They put it in a bag and said the bag said, "We care." We
I threw it away already.
fucking stupidest shit ever. We care. So we handed y'all some shit that
Yeah.
Look like
it went through a shredder.
Look like the dog eat it. The dog eat my homework.
My dad was like, "You've got a handwritten letter here that looks like it's gone through a shredder," and I was like, "Well, I don't know. It's probably a sticker swap." And he's like, "Oh, what? You do what?"
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying where are you getting it from. I'm asking what all are you getting carbon fiber?
I was asking
Like,
who the
just
maker
the
was.
just the fenders, or are you doing the fairing and everything, all the parts, or how much carbon fiber?
A hookup in Miami. Everybody has a hookup in Miami.
I got a few hookups in Miami. What do you need hooked up with?
I got resources in Pocono.
Yeah, the Black Widow ain't down there no more. She's dead and gone. The Cocaine Cowboys is retired.
Well, she actually got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back when they not long after they shipped her back to Colombia.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got rid of her ass.
Well, they got rid of one of her asses. There was 4 of them that were the true cocaine cowboys, the females that were, and then all the guys, we used to bond them out. because they go to jail. They go to jail on $1 million bonds, and literally she would drive up, or one of them would drive up and open their trunk and say, "Get out whatever you need out." And she would guarantee that they would be in court, or she would pay the bond or produce the body.
I was gonna say they'd be dead.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy wild times back
But
then.
man, I bet you remember it, don't you?
I don't do
But
anything
cocaine
wrong.
killed
You
Miami.
get now that was on the show I remember of seeing it is those guys went to prison. The guys, you know, that bought the airfields, bought all that property and stored their airplanes. And you can't tell me they didn't bury millions of dollars and then come out poor, because some of them still have property and shit like that, and they're living pretty
Oh,
decent.
you're talking about the four or five guys that had that
went
were
in-
her
Runners,
runners.
Yeah.
They flew it in for.
Yeah.
they made millions of dollars.
Yeah, and they all live very happy lives right
I
now.
think one of them did like 11 years in prison, and then came out, and he still like did his interview in his hangar, you know, on his property. I'm like, yeah, they made it fat.
The one was a big time boat racer there for a while too.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And that's how they started transporting it through the water, is because of those speedboats and shit. And
Well, yeah. Well, he just knew all the back bayous.
through the channels,
Right.
and yeah, and he'd have lookouts. He said he'd have lookouts up in those damn condos, you know, and
Yeah.
looking out for them. And I mean, but you know, you try that shit today, that's different from the 70s, you know,
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
That was 80s actually.
or 80s. Okay,
It was the 80s and 90s.
We
It
still-
didn't stop until about 97.
yeah, but that's still 30 years ago, guys. It's
Yeah.
a long time ago.
It washes up on shore in Mel Beach a lot. It happens a lot.
I've seen them in Panama City, a pound a pot or two, and I'm like, these kids are like going and turning it in. I'm like, you fucking little shits, why didn't I find it? You know,
Yeah, there was a
I'm gonna cover it up with sand and go back and get it later.
something about the way the current comes into Mel Beach. It all lands in Mel Beach, even derelict sailboats with weird mannequins on them, which happened during Irma. Strange, weird stuff. But it all ends up on Mel Beach.
A ghost boat, yeah, a ghost boat floated up into Mel Beach with mannequins on it.
It was the weirdest thing. But yeah, so a lot
The
of
boat
cocaine-
hadn't been registered or been in Florida waters since like
All right, Tweedle, see you, buddy.
2005, and it floated up during the hurricane with a bunch of mannequins on it.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
that's strange.
It is very.
Did it have drugs on board?
Yeah, it did. But I mean, there's stuff that washes up like once a week there, and people do. They turn it in like
Yeah, they'll call him. They're like,
cocaine.
and you know, the ones that always find it is like the church group teenagers that's out on the beach or something, you know, and it's like, really?
But look,
Club Style Invasion tomorrow. That's at the One Pony or Iron
No,
Pony.
the regular iron horse.
He
No.
said it was supposed to be a nationals thing, like all of them supposed to be there.
Damn.
Is it Iron Horse or is it one?
The one
One
horse was
horse.
tonight.
One horse
Oh,
pony.
one horse was tonight.
And then tomorrow's Iron Horse in Ormond. We really want to go, but our best friends, both of their children, one graduated college, one graduated high school. It's their grad party. So we have to go.
Yeah, can't miss those things.
No.
no.
I mean, we've known these kids since they were like 4 and 7. So
Yeah,
Yeah. Damn, it's been a long time.
yeah.
yeah. After graduating college, it's been many, many moons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm old as
We
shit.
don't realize how fast
It
we-
goes, don't it?
old. We've gotten old so quickly. Why does it go so fast after like 35? It just
Yeah, it does, don't it? It's like, man,
They're saying after 35, and I'm thinking, hell, I'm already past 55, pushing the 60 mark. And
No, I just mean that's when it sped up. Well, I'm 40. I'm either 47 or 48. I don't remember.
yeah, metabolism slowed down and time sped up.
it's the truth.
I will say that from 40, like 43 on, whoo, time warp. Time warp.
Nope. The
Okay.
last 7 years have
7
dragged
years
ass
well, no,
and
in
have
some
been
ways.
miserable.
But that was due to our business partner.
That was due to the boat business.
Boat business.
The boat business sucks.
Yeah, don't.
Well, now you're in a new venture, in a new business with new friends. So
Yes.
maybe the next 7 will be better.
Business.
Well, yeah.
You're in the friendship business now,
There
buddy.
you go. Yeah, I told her the other day, I was like, it was like the perfect timing to meet all of y'all on YouTube because it really distracted us from and changed our mindset and our focus and direction after 7 years of really shitty interactions.
And I thought your dad, I seen him sitting in the truck there, and he was just he was
Yeah, he was
chilled to the
chilling,
bone, man. And that's why I asked you that question. I was thinking, motherfucker.
No,
I
he's
bet
just
I was
used to
too
us
much
doing
for-
crazy, stupid shit.
Yeah.
I bet I was too much for him because he's
Oh,
just
no.
a laid back, chill dude, and I'm over there talking like I do, and it's
My
like,
dad's a talker. You don't realize my dad is a talker. He is a storyteller.
Yeah, if you would like when you went to the bathroom and you come
Yeah.
through, if you would have said anything about that racing on TV, you'd have been stuck in that motherfucking house for
and that's why I didn't say it because I knew he was watching that drag racing. I was like,
Oh,
I just
man.
don't get into the drag racing. And I was
all
thinking,
night long. We
Don't-
are indie racing.
don't bring it up. Don't
I
bring
don't
it up.
think the motherfucker sleeps, and if he does, he slept through zoom, zoom, zoom. Jesus Christ. He watched indie racing. I woke up at 4 different times, and all you hear is zoom, zoom.
And they were time trials, elimination. So it's just the one, car doing his time trials. Thumper was just like,
I was gonna pull my fucking hair out.
Thumper was like, what exactly are they doing? Why is there just one car? And Thumper has all these questions, and my dad's like, well,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's fine. He's used to us doing stupid shit in the
Yeah.
woods here and climbing up stupid shit
But
that we shouldn't be climbing up.
he has not left his business or taken a vacation in probably 20-something years. So for him to be able to come up to the mountains to Tennessee to
With
get to
us.
drive through Chattanooga, he's from Fruitley Lauder. He was raised in Fruitley. To be able to see that and to do something with his grandson and his daughter and have fun, that was just that was.
And his son-in-law pay for it all.
Yeah. Well, there's that. But yeah, that was. I mean, he's 70. He just turned 70. So
But look, I pay for it all for them kids
Yeah.
that I bring up because they work on my truck. Literally,
Yeah.
they build my truck. Granted, I stroked the check for them to do it, but so that's their pay. They their perk. I mean, I have to pay labor to her dad occasionally because he
he likes
double
to
charge
charge
me
us.
and triple charges me for everything. I think when he needs to make payroll for the guys and doesn't have the cash in the safe, Thumper, you have a
A bill.
$1,200 bill you need to pay. But they built the truck, so
Come on.
I pay for them once a year to go up there and play in the trucks. We take the trucks here locally,
You're a good
10,
son.
12
Yeah.
times a year. And literally, I get out of the truck, tell them thanks for, the fun time, and I drive my ass home.
Yeah.
And Green, they wash the truck. They make sure it's all re-lubed, change the oil in the truck. They do all the maintenance to the truck. So it's worth me buying them a trip to Tennessee so they can enjoy the true rock crawling.
Yeah.
Send my ass off the side of a mountain every fucking time.
We did good. If you talk to my son, we didn't do good because we never needed a winch. I think we did good because we never needed a winch. But Brett's like, you're not doing it right unless you need to winch yourself out of
Unless
it.
you need to be pulled up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
what's he gonna do about the scratch on his truck? He gonna leave it or paint it?
Nah, he's okay with it. It was just a fresh paint job, and there's always that first scratch.
that's why I didn't. He wanted to paint mine, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's gonna get
No.
it's gonna get messed up.
Yeah, well, I don't. Mine is a toy. I don't drive it. I don't run it around town. I don't take it to the events or anything like that. It is literally a toy, and it's just to go have fun in the woods and trail ride here, or take up to Tennessee or South Carolina. There's one in Alabama we're going to next.
We don't care.
Yeah, it's a toy. So
I've destroyed a paint job on a many brand new vehicles by taking it through the woods.
Yeah, if you're going to do that with it, I can't see doing a paint job on it.
did
No,
you see his
there's
truck?
no way. Yeah, it's nice.
Well,
His is flawless.
now
Yeah.
Now it has a couple of scratches in it. He bounced it against the rocks.
but he
uh,
does have one that is kept under cover. It's pristine.
Oh, yeah, he's got
original
An
condition.
81 Hilux
It will never go in the
that
woods.
is mint condition. Yeah.
But he has the toy ones too.
So are y'all gonna leave your trucks parked down there at the shop while you're on this toy hauler?
Yeah,
My
mine
truck
will stay
always stays at the shop.
Oh, okay.
there. It's a Ford.
No, not my Ford. That
Oh,
tows
yes.
the damn toy hauler, retard.
My Sturdy Pro will be there, lined up with all the other.
My Toyota stays at the shop. That's where it lives. don't
Okay, I
have enough
got
driveway
to
for
make a comment here.
Okay.
Tiger Ward just put on telling Angel Faces. He's been telling everyone 39 for the last 21 years, and he still looks like he's 39. I've met you, Tiger. You're full of shit. You don't look like you're 39.
Oh, that's awesome. Y'all, I gotta re-up my Botox.
Yeah, me too.
We are 48.
I go through phases where I'll have it done, and then I'll forget about it.
Ain't no needles going in my face. Sorry.
I just,
Uh-uh.
it's not that important to me, but occasionally I'll look
I
at
can't put eye drops in my eyes. You think I'm going to let somebody get in there with a needle?
Yeah, it's
Look, I don't give a damn if I'm ugly, if I'm wrinkly.
yeah, really.
It doesn't make a shit to me.
I don't know why I look so pale on this damn
Go
screen.
have somebody put some shit in my face to swell it up, make it where it don't move.
Hey, what's up, Riding on 3?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, I mean, I'm not an old man either, but I don't have any wrinkles. I don't have any, not yet.
Oh, I don't either.
I have a lot of wrinkles.
I just don't have that skin. I
I
don't.
only wrinkle when I smile.
I blame growing up in Claremont where you have to drive into the sun and squint the whole time. I blame all of my wrinkles on that.
Well, I mean, you got like I've seen my cousin and he's got the crow feet, and all that, and I'm like, dude, you're 30-something years old. Why do you have, and it's weird because I don't have that. I don't have I don't know. My uncles and my dads, we got so much Indian in us that you would think there would be wrinkles, but they don't get them until they get real old. It's like
Yeah.
my grandpa had them, but he didn't get them until he was like in his late 70s, and
I don't know.
I have old lady skin.
I got it
have
figured
for a
out. When
long
I get old
time.
enough that I get wrinkles and shit, I'm just gonna get fat so it fills in the wrinkles.
I have Hashimoto's, so I've had bad old lady skin since I was like 26. If somebody doesn't like it, they can piss off. I don't care.
I don't like it.
Oh, whatever. Piss off.
Don't hate me for the topics that came up. What happened?
What are we
Not
missing?
nothing.
And Tiger thinks he keeps getting younger. No.
I have not met Tiger, so I cannot say.
I haven't either.
Do you
How old is
remember?
Tiger?
Do you remember the old cartoon King of the Hill?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Hank Hill's dad was Cotton Hill. His legs was blown off from the shins down.
Yeah.
That's Tiger Ward.
That's what it is.
That's the reason I call him Cotton.
Nice. So him and Dallas need a measuring tape or no?
Dallas is noticeably taller than Tiger.
Oh, damn.
That has to say a lot.
Yeah, because I mean I haven't met Dallas yet, but he's a tiny little dude, and then standing next to George and
He looked
Bert,
like a shrimp. I seen that.
he was like he was like
That was awful.
Yeah, it was.
like where the
Him
hell?
in the middle of them two. I
And
was like,
he was standing up.
Yeah.
He was still shorter than them sitting down.
So my son is only 5'6". So how tall is Dallas? So
Dallas, I'm the one that measured. I know the truth. He's
Okay.
right. He's right at 5'9".
Oh,
I was gonna say he's taller than that.
Yeah, he's right at 5'9".
that y'all are just abnormally tall.
Oh, I'm average.
No, DDK's about 6 foot, ain't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
I don't know. If you catch me in a couple more months, I might not be 6 foot.
he might be 5'8".
Just shrinking.
I'm on the downhill slope. I'm shrinking. I started life as a young man at 6'3", and now I think I'm about almost 6'2".
Well, I was at 20 years old was 6'1". I'm at 58 now, and I'm 6 foot.
Yeah. So, but I've got 2 compressed discs in my back, so
Yeah, I've had 2 back surgeries.
Ooh.
I will not have surgery.
How have those worked out for you?
Don't matter.
The lower back, it hurts every day. But there's just you get used to it, and there's levels of pain.
Right.
But the biggest thing it done is it took away all that pain I had shooting all the way down to my toe. So that's better.
Yeah.
The upper back they done last year, best surgery I've ever had.
Really?
No problems with it whatsoever. None.
So they put cages in it, or they put the compression.
They put an implant up, not on the lower back. All they done was went in and where the disc was herniated and just cut it off so it would get it off of that nerve that was shooting down my leg. And this one up here was doing the same thing, but it was coming down the left side.
Ooh.
And so they went in. I had 2 herniated discs. One of them was bad, the other one wasn't. And the one that was real bad, they put an implant in its place.
I wonder how they fix something like mine, because I had a cracked tailbone when I was 16, and ever since then, if I lay in the bed more than 3 hours, I can't get out. I'm so stiff. I'm hurting. I can't. My whole tailbone is just feels like it's broke. Like sitting here right now, it's a level of pain I get used to. You know what I mean? I'm used to it, and it's just different levels. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, everybody I know that's had back surgery has either become addicted to the damn pain pills and still in pain, or it has made it worse. So I ain't even messing with it.
Well, like I said, the lower back compared to where it was at before the surgery to after, it's a world of difference. But like I said, that the lower back pain's there from now on. I mean, it's I've come to accept that, but it's tolerable. It's not like it's killing me.
yeah,
There's times it flares up and it'll get me down for a day or two.
that's
But
me.
I don't take any pain medicine. I take 1 pill at night for cholesterol, and that's the only medication I'm on. I mean, I just had my yearly physical done this week, and every time I go, they ask me, "Am I on blood pressure medicine?" You're my doctor. You should know if I'm on blood pressure medicine. No, I'm not on blood pressure medicine. So, well, your blood pressure is perfect. And I said, it always is.
That's
So,
good.
but my cholesterol sucks.
See,
Mine too.
my blood works perfect.
My blood works
Yeah.
horrible all the time.
Yeah.
I've had
My
But the only
testosterone
thing I have is
high and my estrogen is low.
Yeah, I have horrible everything. I have Hashimoto's. I had like all kinds of. I had blood work done for the first time. What about 4 or 5 years ago? Like a full panel. And the doctor called me and was like, "We need you to come in And I'm like crying, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm dying. We drove all the way from Claremont to Satellite Beach to where my original doctor was. The whole time I'm thinking, oh my God, they're going to tell me I have cancer or I have terminal something, you know. We get there and they're like, well, we wanted you to know that you have thyroid issues and you'll be on thyroid medication the rest of your life. I'm like, that's it? I couldn't even believe it. I was flipping dying. Why can't you tell me this over the phone?
My cholesterol's a little high, and I don't need medicine for it.
So the
I'll
cage
take-
in your neck fucks with you or no? And is that because they blew your knees off at the shins?
I'll take an ibuprofen here and there, but other than that, like I take other medicines, but not pain pill, not drugs. You know, I don't take that stuff. So
Yeah, I have to take Unithroid. I
I
have to
take
take.
nothing. I won't even take Tylenol for a headache.
I take what he calls my crazy meds.
I do too. I take crazy meds. I take lithium. I take, a bunch.
No, I'm not as bad as you, Thumper. If I got a headache or something, I will pop an ibuprofen. That's
He's
not gonna hurt.
stubborn. Like if he asks me
Look.
for a Tylenol, I'm like, do we need to go to the emergency room because you might be dying?
I will not take that shit because here's the downside of that shit. When you get old enough that you have to have that shit and you've taken it your whole life, it ain't
You ain't
going.
gonna work. Yeah.
So I'll wait until I can't mentally get over it before I'll do anything.
Well, how often do you have a headache? I mean, my headache, I might have a headache once every 3 or 4 months. If I take an ibuprofen once every 3 or 4 months, it's not going to be an issue 20 years down the road.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe
Now,
not.
if you're popping one or two every day,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I could see that. That's like antibiotics. If you're constantly on antibiotics, you'll get where antibiotics doesn't do anything for you.
Well, and not only that, you don't allow your own immune system to build up to fight it off, fight the natural stuff off. It needs to be natural. That's why I tell my kids, like every time the doctor says that, I'm like, no, their system needs to build up to where it can fight its own stuff off. Because when they were little, it's like they wanted, if they got sick, that's the first thing they do. Here's antibiotics, no. I can give them like a little bit of Robitussin or something, but I want their system to be able to fight it off on its own. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm weird because I don't like, my kids putting all kinds of junk in their body to depend on that crap, because their body's supposed to fight off that shit, on its own. So.
That's like after the surgeries. You was talking about the pain pills. After the surgeries I've had, I will, if I get bad where the pain's killing me or something, I may pop one of them pain pills, but I don't like to do pain pills. I don't like how they make me feel.
Yeah. Well, you let them cut your chest bone open in two and then staple it some at your back, you'll take a pain pill. What's that say?
Is that what you're showing?
Your estrogen level for a natural male should be between 60 and 180. Mine is at 67. Your testosterone level should be between 250 and 1100. Mine's at 1118.
That's assisted.
My free testosterone should be from 35 to 155. Mine's 327. So my testosterone is super high and my estrogen is super low.
Well, he takes an estrogen blocker.
Right.
He has an endocrinologist that helps with all that. And that's the same endocrinologist that let me go on Ozempic, even though I have thyroid problems.
But that was before that all came.
I have to eat a couple bananas a day. I take a potassium pill because of my water pills.
Yeah.
Because, it drains. And I have to drink lots of water or my kidneys will mess up. So, and then
a migraine, then I divorced her.
Every once in a while I'll get a migraine, but other than that, like a headache, it's dependent. Like my headaches range from either sinus or this allergy crap when we have pollen and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
It gets bad up here, the pollen and sinus shit. It's really bad.
Ours is bad, but I have anxiety headaches that immediately affect my whole everything. Mine is definitely stress, anxiety. Anytime I
Yeah.
have to make a big purchase,
Mine's like, my
I
nerves.
have to go find a restroom, if you know what I'm saying. I have headache, anxiety, restroom.
Yeah.
So, big purchase, I'm going to be in the bathroom for a solid 10, going, oh God, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah.
Like my nerves and shit get so bad. I'll sit here and jerk my eyebrows out. Just I mean, seriously, I it's a bad twitch. But
Never had that issue.
yeah, well, I mean, if you have
You
little shit
You
like
just pulled
me,
all your hair
It
out.
goes straight to my brain.
No, that was
it's like
that
I'll
was
sit here
children.
and do like my nerves just when my nerves get shot and shit, and it's just
Yeah, my nerves are the worst.
there's days my nerves that go so bad I won't, you know what I mean? I don't want to speak to anything or anybody, it's just like I can't deal with
She's
certain
had
things.
anxiety all day. She
Yeah,
can't
that's
breathe,
bad.
and I don't have any of that shit.
I'm on. Well, I go between. They switch me up between Klonopin, Xanax, and something else. I can't remember what it was. But I take lamotrigine twice a day, and I take Klonopin because I have super high anxiety to where I can't.
I was on those Xanaxes for like 5 years, and I just didn't. I don't know. They worked for that, but I didn't
So
want to
what-
get dependent
so
on them.
What's a Xanax for?
It's for my
Anxiety.
anxiety.
So I had to do blood work, genetic blood work, because they put me when I started. I went through menopause. I know this is like none of you guys really care, but I was a CrossFit coach. I let my body fat percentage drop below 12%, and it put
Drop
me
below
in.
5%.
Yeah, 5%. But the standard is a female is not supposed to be under 12%. I dropped below that. It put me into early menopause because of my thyroid disorder, and it caused a whole bunch of stuff. So what they tell you when you go to a female doctor and you're in menopause and your hormones are out of control, they send you to a psychiatrist.
Yep.
So the psychiatrist put me on antidepressants, which are SSRIs. And I went to complete serotonin, I had to go to the emergency room because my genetics do not allow me to process antidepressants at all. So they did this called GeneSight. You spend like $9,000. My insurance paid for it, fortunately, to have this genetic testing done to tell me what medicines across the board my genetics allow me to process and not process. So since I cannot take any antidepressant, then any doctor will prescribe me Xanax or Klonopin in lieu of.
Yeah.
And most doctors will not prescribe anybody Xanax
No.
or Klonopin.
Nope. They've got so strict now over in the last 10 years that it's just been it's crazy. And
Well, maybe I need to tell my wife she needs to get another gynecologist because they ain't never sent her no damn psychiatrist, and she been going through this shit for 20 years. It seems like.
yeah,
It's brutal.
psychiatrists help me a lot.
Yeah.
Now
I mean,
hers
it
is
is.
that she goes from 1 minute she's freezing to death, and the next minute she can't get cool.
Yeah. Menopause is absolutely the worst. And I know men hate to hear about that shit, but I don't know.
I feel bad for her. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah,
can
it's
walk in a
misery.
room- I can walk in a room if the lamp is out in the living room. If I walk in there, I can tell if she's flashing because her cheeks are glowing in the dark.
Yeah. I have like heart palpitations, and what I thought was arthritis was just menopause. But I threw myself into it.
And then that causes the anxiety and then
Yep.
everything else,
Oh yeah.
See, I'm that guy that it is what it is. I don't have any anxiety whatsoever.
None. Not even the normal amount that tells someone.
I don't see how you don't from dealing with all those bond shit, bail bonds and shit. I'd be stressed the fuck out.
Because he was raised in it. His grandfather did it. So it's just such a normal thing for him. Plus, he now, having been in the boat business for 7 years and dealing with like daily, like hourly customer
Morons.
problems. Yeah. Now bail bonds is like a relief. I get to go chase someone, and
Yeah.
I might have to, like tackle
Kick-
somebody or something.
Yeah. Kick some
Yes.
butt. Yeah.
Now,
It's,
now, tell me the truth. Do you have a Dog the Bounty Hunter costume?
A mullet wig.
yeah.
I have even a bigger boob prosthetic and blonde wig that I wear. No, I'm just joking. I shouldn't say that because she did pass, right?
Yeah. She
Yeah,
died
she passed
of
away.
cancer or something,
Bad
wasn't it?
things,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then he remarried, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know that either.
Yeah. I seen it
Look,
on,
guys,
on
I
the
got to
news.
jump.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
gotta
fixing to
jump
go.
off.
I'm tired. My sinuses are actually, my eyes been irritated and watering all night, and I guess it's allergies. So
Hey, I'll look at a couple of these parks around here and see what kind of size lots that they have, and I'll hit y'all up on IM, let you know what I find out.
Awesome.
Dan text me in the morning when you get up or when you get
60 foot's what you need. Okay.
Yeah.
Pass through preferably.
Yeah.
Or pull
I mean,
through, I mean.
Pull through, yeah.
Yeah, preferably. Now, some of them may not have pull through, but I'll see what they got.
If they got 60 foot, I can back it in. I don't have a problem backing it in.
Yeah, but then we have to get the bikes out of the back, so it
Oh, yeah.
can't be like up against a.
Well, the thing you do there is you pull the bikes out and then back in.
Yes, you're
Yes.
a smart guy. You're a fart smeller.
Yeah.
that's because he's old. Wisdom.
Hey, blind squirrel gets a nut every now and then.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
right.
good night. Good night, y'all.
Good
Text
night.
me in the morning, buddy.
All right, everybody in chat. We'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for showing up, and have a blessed weekend with your families if that's what you do. So, good night, guys.